Right, so I've just woken up after my first night in Zagreb, and the hostel's not great. I mean, I didn't have much of experience last night. See, I got in so late because my bus was delayed. So I literally got off the bus, got an Uber, and came straight to my hostel, so I didn't really see anything. Plus it was dark because it was like 10:30 at night. So I came straight here and went to bed. There's like non-existent Wi-Fi, can't like watch anything, do anything like that, so it's just not much to do here. Very quiet hostel, not many people here. I went into the kitchen last night and there was just 2 girls, but I ended up talking to them for a while. From Canada, they seem nice. So I'm going to do a walking tour of Zagreb today, and maybe a pub crawl this evening, seeing there's not much to do here in the hostel, especially with the Wi-Fi being pants. So I might do my first pub crawl of my travels, which will be interesting, and then off to Zadar tomorrow, so stay tuned.
Right, so first full day here in Croatia in Zagreb. I've just done a morning walking tour, lasted about just over 2 hours. It was a free walking tour and it was really good. Saw everything, got a lot of nice pictures, nice footage as well. And I didn't take again much footage, it was mainly photos that I took, so I'll probably just insert those rather than the footage. So I'm just in my very quiet common room here at my hostel. I mean, like, there's nobody here. It is a very quiet hostel. There's not many people in the hostel, and it was the same last night when I first came in here. There was 2 girls in here, like I said, that I started speaking to, and that's it. And now it's just me on my own. But I'm just catching up with some of my diary, because I've tried to do it every day, but I've missed the last like 4 or 5 days, so I'm just trying to catch up on that. Don't do that because you end up trying to remember everything and it's really hard to. But yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. But I just need to get out of the sun. It's too freaking hot. It's so hot. It's like 33 degrees. So I just need it. It's air conditioned here, which is really nice actually. So technically day 3 in Zagreb, although like yesterday was my only full day because today I'm traveling. Yesterday was my full day, and the day before I was traveling to Zagreb. So didn't really get to spend long here, but I saw a lot, managed to do a lot yesterday as well, so that's quite good. I'm currently walking to the bus station rather than taking a taxi or an Uber to save money. It's a 35-minute walk, which isn't bad normally, but with this gigantic thing, and with my other rucksack, it takes it out of you, so I need to keep stopping for breaks because my back is killing me. But that's what happens, it's fine, still rather do that. Also I'm a fair bit early. I had to check out of my hostel at 10 AM. Now usually the hostels have places to store your luggage, whilst like say if your flight's later on or your bus is later on like mine is, then you can like store your luggage somewhere before you actually have to catch your bus or catch it, so then you can like explore the city without your luggage. My hostel didn't have that option, so I've had to carry it around, so rather than exploring the city with it, I just can't, it's just too heavy. So I'm going straight to well, I've made a few stops for some nibbles on the way, but I'll be straight to the bus station after this. I'm going to Zadar today, which is another city from in Croatia, which would be nice. I'm not sure if it's a city, actually. It's really bad of me. I presume it's a city. It's on the coast, so that's my first trip along the coast of Croatia, and it's something I've been really looking forward to for a while. So I'm looking forward to taking you along there. I'm there for 5 nights, and the hostel's meant to be really, really nice that I'm staying in. So fingers crossed, it's a good experience. Right, so first night in Zadar, I literally arrived like 2-3 hours ago, not long ago at all. So I've only got to see the evening here, but wow, is it busy. Everywhere it's busy. So I've just climbed up, got to the top of that cathedral there, which was nice. I mean, it cost 15 kuna, which is the equivalent of €2. €2 or £1.80 in British currency. Yeah, it made a big difference in comparison to the one in Ljubljana that I had to pay €7 for just to get to the top. Whereas that, for the whole thing, it was just £1.80. So definitely worth it. It was the biggest. I think it's the largest in this sort of area. So it's nice to get to the top. Amazing lookout point of the town, and I got a little bit of footage as well. Very crowded up there again because it is so cheap. It's so crowded up there. There's so many flies as well. They just get in your face. It's just not a nice. That bit's not a nice experience. And the stairs are really spirally, and you know, with it being so crowded, people going each way, it takes a while. So, but it was nice, you know, for the view. It was definitely worth it. So I'm currently now on the water's edge. Again, I haven't experienced any of this. I don't know any of this. I'm still naive. I'm just exploring right now, so I'm just as in the know as everyone watching, really. You probably know more than me if you're watching this video about Zadar, so I'm going to explore some more. This is what I'm saying about when I say how busy. It's literally like everybody and their dogs here. I wasn't expecting this one. I thought it was quite a small city. I thought out of all, I suppose everybody in Zagreb were told in our walking tour that like all of the locals from Zagreb came here because it was their vacation time and summer for them, and that's why Zagreb was somewhat empty, because it was normally home to over 1 million people, whereas it was somewhat empty because at this time of year everybody goes on vacation around the coast, and obviously in Zadar, split Dubrovnik, where I'm going as well. So that makes sense to why there's a lot more people here. It's busier than the capital city. It's just crazy to think, and it's not even the main city along the coast as well. So I wasn't expecting it to be this busy, but it really is. Another good word, my hostel is fantastic. Like, it is one of the best in terms of aesthetics. It's probably the best hostel I've been in since I started my travels almost a month ago now. And the Wi-Fi is still crap, but that's the only negative thing. The staff seem nice, everything seems nice, so I'm there for 5 days as well, so it's important that I kind of like it, because yeah, 5 days is a while when you're travelling, considering in some hostels I'm only staying a night or 2 nights, you know. So considering I'm here for 5 days, it is super busy. I wasn't expecting this. But yeah, stay tuned. Right, my second day here in very sunny Zadar. It started off with me spending money that I don't really have and probably shouldn't have spent. So I've just in front of me there's a few stalls for tours tomorrow, and I've booked 5 nights here, and really 5 nights is too much. Like, there's not a lot to do. It's quite a small town, quite a small city, and the fact I've got 5 nights here with only like one thing booked prior to this, which was the Plitvice Lakes on Tuesday, is a bit so I kind of wanted something to do. So tomorrow I'm going to the I probably should learn the name, but Kanati, I think it is, national park, which are 150 islands off the coast here. Picks me up tomorrow morning at a big ferry picks me up tomorrow morning just before 9 a.m. It'd be really cool to film, take my GoPro for as well. It's a whole day thing. I get back about 5:15 in the evening, so it's quite a long thing, but it cost a fair bit of money. It cost like £42, so like almost 50 euros. Yeah, and shit, I probably shouldn't have spent it, but it's just something I reckon. He was telling me all about it and it looks so good, and I think if I didn't book it or didn't go on it, then I would regret it in the future. I mean, I'm only here once. I doubt, I can't imagine myself coming back here, so I think, in all honesty, that like the experience in this situation sort of values the money, because I can obtain that 50 euros sometime in the future, whereas I might not be able to obtain this experience again. That's how I see it. But at the same time, that's still a lot of money, so I need to be careful with it, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that tomorrow though, so hopefully it should be good. I've never booked with a company like that before though, that's the thing. They're not on like TripAdvisor, and they're not on like the big sites, and mainly I look at reviews and then book through online. It is just a stall, but like it's hard to find trips to there on TripAdvisor and stuff like that. It's quite a because we're going to a private island, like nobody goes there. It's like they're almost like a monopoly in that sense. So hopefully it's okay. I'm still looking forward to it, but a bit nervous because it did cost a lot of money, so I hope it's a really good day. Today, I don't know what I'm doing, just relaxing really. It's a very sunny day here in Zadar, so hopefully see more of the town now that it's daylight, and hopefully enjoy my day and not think too much about how much money I've just spent.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me crying out like an animal out in the wild? I shout your name into the night. Tell me, can you feel it too? Feel the love just like I do. Only you can make it right. I shout your name into the night. Hear me calling for you, I'm calling for you. Hear me calling for you, I'm calling for you. Hear me calling for you, I'm calling for you.
Second evening here in Zadar. Just finished watching the sunset. The colours were just incredible. You can kind of see it in the background behind me. Really nice. Hopefully I got some good footage on the GoPro. I look back at it, it's not fantastic, but it's something. Been a bit of a chill day today, nothing really exciting has happened. Big day tomorrow and the next day as well. Talked about the excursion I'm doing tomorrow, so that's exciting, and then the day afterwards I'm going to Plitvice Lakes as well. So it's two exciting, two big and long days ahead. So that's why today was a bit chilled, but nice sunset watching. So busy, look at it, so busy.
Calling for you, calling for you, calling for you.
so I'm vlogging on the GoPro again. Hopefully it's all right quality. I'm on this private island with a tour. So we've come to Kanati Islands basically today, which was an excursion I did from Zadar in Croatia, and the water is just a crazy colour. It really reminds me of the Blue Lagoon from Malta. Maybe not as blue as that. It's nice though, really nice. It's not that warm though, it's the problem. The water's actually a lot colder than it was in Malta, and the sun's behind the clouds at the moment, so it's not as, you know, it's not as nice, but it's still really nice. You know, own private island here, and if you look at the view, it's literally, it's so nice. So I'm about to jump off this rock, so see you in a bit. It's as if it's made for it. Oh, that's lovely. Right, so I'm currently on the island of Sally, on the second part of my tour today. Holy shit. I think this is the hottest I've had it on my whole trip. I'm not even going to lie. Coming up, walking up these steps to get up here, so high up. I was knackered after the first. I was really tired after the first, first lot of stairs. I can't even get my words out. It's just, the heat really takes out of you. It's so true what they say. Yeah, my words aren't forming right. I think it's the heat. Yeah, I'll do another video when I can speak properly. So, on this island of Sally, basically, what's it known for? Why is it here? Why am I here? Basically, it was part of the tour, so I didn't really get a choice, so that's part of it. But this is where, it's a really nice island actually, really quiet, really clean, really small. Not many people here, nobody really around. I'm walking on a road, not a single car's come by. You know, it's a very quiet island. Too hot, they should turn the temperature down. But yeah, nice little restaurants down by the harbour, nice little supermarket, and friendly people, speak English, all fine. What's it known for? So people get their olive oil from here. One other thing as well, something else they're known for. Oh, the Croatia's own spirit. I forget what the name of it is. So, Ronica? No, I forget what it's called, but I'll put the name here. They're also known for getting the that spirit as well, and they make it here. So that's cool as well. That's what we got told. Tour guide's not great. I mean, it's fair enough. They're speaking in like 6-7 languages, so it's fair enough that it's short and sweet for all of them. So you don't get too much information, but it will do. English is actually all right. So yeah, it's not too bad of a tour.
You turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie. From underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life.
Right, so I didn't really talk or didn't really vlog much today. So I did vlog, but I just didn't speak in it. You know, I got a load of footage, but I want to put this hopefully over the top of some clips. And I'm going to talk through my day, where I went, because it was a long day, a big day. The reason I'm wearing a hat is I'm very sweaty from today. It was a very long day and my hair's a mess, so I'm wearing a hat indoors. Sorry, it is very rude. So today I went to a place called Plitvice Lakes here. I got a shuttle from my hostel to the lakes, relatively decent price, and it also included in that got a skip the line ticket for the lakes, which was really handy because if you go to Plitvice Lakes in Croatia, it's packed, but there's good and bad things about it. the lakes are huge, like absolutely huge. So there will be parts where, you know, there aren't that many people, or even if it is packed, which it always is, but the lakes are huge. Like it takes, if you want to look at the lakes properly, it takes 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours even, they say, if you want to look at the whole thing. So literally you can spend a whole day there. It's huge, and that's walking around like without stopping, like 6 to 8 hours. So what I did, I got a recommended tour from the tour guide, from the shuttle that I used to go there, and hopefully this will fit in with the vlogs that I've made throughout the day, and I can put this sort of audio over the top of it. So let's see if that works. I'm not sure if it will. Hopefully it will. So I started off basically at the start of the park. Got to see the view out of all of the waterfalls. Got to see basically like a view over like the biggest waterfall of the park, and like a few of the lakes down below as well, which was really, really nice. From there, I took what they call a train. I don't know why they call it a train. It's clearly a bus. I haven't got any footage to prove it, but it was clearly a bus from the start of the park right to the end. So basically it meant that because we didn't have much time before we had to get picked up again, we only had 4 hours rather than the 8 that you need. It basically took you to the other end of the park, so you could just do it once rather than up and then around, you know? So it basically took me to the end of the park, and then from there, I was able to see the upper lakes. And now this was incredible, like so many waterfalls everywhere. The paths are even like really picturesque and just really fit in with the whole location and where it was. And the green, you know, there were some bits that were just lakes and some bits that were waterfalls. There were calm bits, you know, there was a lot going on in some bits. It was really, really pretty, but so much to see. Like around every single corner there was like a waterfall or a lake or everything. It was very picturesque all around, and there was never any deprivation of that throughout my whole time in the park. So that was really, really nice. I've got a lot of footage to show you. I'm sure I'm showing you is it. So the upper lakes, that was the first bit. After then, so hopefully all of the footage is done now of that bit. But after then, I took a ferry from the upper lakes to the lower lakes. And now this was like quite a long ferry. It went quite slowly. It was quite nice to take in all of the scenic, you know, just all of the beauty of the park really, and all of the trees and everything like that. It was a really big open space the ferry took up. I'm not really wording very well. And then that took us to the lower lakes, as I say. Don't know why I said us, it's just me. And from the lower lakes is mainly just lakes and like really small waterfalls, which was quite nice. And then there was the really big waterfall at the end, which was huge, and like it's really even hard to, once you're at the bottom of it, and now there was a queue to get to the bottom of it, which took a while. Once you're at the bottom of it, it's really hard to like get it in the shot because it's so big. But you know, from the top you can definitely take a good point. And that's pretty much the day, and I didn't really explain that too well. I'm probably not very good at this after vlogging thing, but since I didn't vlog during the time, it was literally just too busy. Like you're on this walkway and you need to move, and I couldn't be like that and like with my arms stretched out and it to be good. And so I thought this was a better way to like portray it, and I wasn't rushed or anything like that. But I do feel like I rushed it because that's 4 hours of stuff there and I just said it in like 2 minutes. But yeah, that was the lower lakes, and then it was back to the reception. A lot of walking. It was nice though, nice day, weather-wise as well, which was really good. I didn't feel too well afterwards, sadly, and you don't need to hear about that. But then I got the bus back, and now I'm back here. So yeah, I'll definitely, if you're in Croatia, please go to Plitvice Lakes. It's probably in my top 5 at least places that I've been on my travels so far in my first month. I'm coming up to my first month of traveling alone. That means a month to go. So hitting the halfway stage, which is pretty exciting but scary. I mean, I don't think it's gone quickly at all. I think I've done a lot in it. So I think if anything, it's gone quite slowly because I've been to so many places, I guess. So that's quite a good thing. But it's, you know, in a month's time it's going to be over, and I'm going to look at my bank balance and cry. I already am, but yeah, that's that. So hope you keep enjoying these. I'm sorry this was a bit short, but hopefully you enjoyed the clips. Hopefully I made it work. And yeah, I'll speak to you very soon.